Okay, so hi guys, it's Miss Lollipop and welcome back to another episode of The Sims 4 Realm of Magic. So in today's episode we are back, and as you can see we've got Aurelia here. She is currently just in the middle of reading a book, which I actually need to have her stop doing because that is taking too long. She does need to start making herself feel a little bit confident, because that is actually a beautiful shadow. That is incredible. Because she actually does need to write a motivational book whilst confident, which she needs to go and be confident, which I think I need her to actually go and brush her teeth. But her aunt just turned up at 10 o'clock in the evening, or nearly 11 o'clock, but I am going to go and say, no, please auntie, could you leave? We've got our little baby Lola just down here. I think she's scared of the maybe she's scared of Sabine singing. But let's go over there and see if we can calm her down and, you know, pet her and stuff. We did grab her some food. What is she doing? She's trying to go under the table. Where is she going? Is she trying to hide? I think she's trying to hide. Let's go and see if we can pet her calmingly. Make her feel a little bit better. And then let's go and brush our teeth and see if we can start getting confident. Unfortunately, I am going to go ahead and leave our auntie outside, because I do need to go ahead and, you know, work on some other stuff. So I suppose you can just stay outside, but whatever. And they just became friends. I do need to go ahead and check in the last episode if you guys gave me any name suggestions, because I do know that you guys, I'm pretty sure I asked for name suggestions in the last episode, so I will have to go and double check and see if we've got any. But in the meantime, we need to go ahead and buy our little girl a litter box, which we actually can't afford anything, you know, super expensive, and we might actually have to go ahead and get rid of the plant, or maybe we can fit them in next to each other. Let's go see if there's enough room in the bathroom, so I don't have to get rid of this pretty little plant that we've got. And we'll just get, well, the cheapest one basically, because we haven't really got any money. I suppose we can go ahead and make it gold so that it kind of matches the bathroom. I love it how the bathroom's like all like bright and colourful, and the rest of the house is like black, blue. Literally the complete opposite. Okay, right, she should be feeling confident in a second. And then let's grab the little kitty who's actually outside with our auntie. Okay, don't go grab the kitty. Let the kitty sit down there. Pretend that we didn't see that. Okay, let's go upstairs and actually have Aurelia start writing. We want to do freelancer, we want to write a book, we want to go ahead and write a motivational book. So let's see if she can go ahead and do that and see if she can get some money, because obviously that is a decent payout. And then she also needs to actually go ahead and get the book approved afterwards. So she's got until 9 o'clock in the morning to do that. So I think she might be pulling an all-nighter tonight, trying to get this book done. And we've sent Sabine off to bed, considering she actually has the weekend off, so she can have a bit of a lay-in and, you know, do what she needs to do, and then maybe work on her handiness skill. But she is actually going to be writing a book called Mirror Shmirror, so it sounds like a great book. I want to read that motivational book. I mean, if I had to guess of what the book would be about, I'd assume Mirror Shmirror would probably be like, you know, ignore what you look like in the mirror. Maybe it's about what's on the inside. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to I'm just making this bullshit up. Aurelia can now write screenplays. She's actually at writing skill level 6, so she's doing really, really well. It's probably because she generally has the talented and also the scribe trait, so she does very, very well when she works on that. But we'll go ahead and speed on through and have her write that book and see if we can get it finished. Hopefully we can. She's got about 9 hours to get it done. So if we can get it done and approved, then we'll get that big payout and we can start looking for another job. We might actually take the weekend off. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if we can actually afford it. But I would like to have Aurelia actually work on some of her, you know, magic and stuff. See if she can learn any more untamed spells and maybe even level up in her magic skill. Where is she trying to go, babes? Where are you trying to go? Reacting to first snow. Okay, well, I get that it's snowing. I get that it's winter. That's great. But you got a book to write, babe, okay? So, okay, I actually hate that. I actually hate that. So when you're in the middle of writing a book, right, if you stop halfway, it stops writing the book. You have to sit there and write the whole entire book all the way through. Okay, you will sit there and you will write this book. You will ignore the snow. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lola, we just learned, is also a glutton, so she's just spilling all of her food everywhere. Okay, now we're writing puzzle pleasers. That is the worst thing, because as soon as you start writing a book, you don't even get to finish it. That is literally the worst thing ever. I'm so annoyed by that. Okay. What an achievement! Oh, thank God for that. Okay. Right, now that she has done that, how do we submit the book? Okay, I'm assuming I click on the book. Right, and then we send to client for approval. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. See if we can send it to them for approval. Get that done. Okay, it's gone. Approved. This is exactly what we were looking for. Keep up the great work, Aurelia. Amazing. And then these should be ticked off in just a second. So I think she got everything done. That is amazing for her. And it looks like Sabine just woke up. She's going to go grab some macaroni and cheese for breakfast. It sounds like a pretty good deal to me. We can have Aurelia go and grab some breakfast too. She's going to go grab a fruit salad and be, you know, a little bit healthier on the old waistline there. In the meantime, I do need to go ahead and put away all the books because everybody just keeps trying to get out all these books and read all these books about familiars and just trying to learn all the stuff about the magic world and stuff. Which, speaking of, actually, if you guys look at the level in comparison to Sabine and Aurelia, Aurelia is already nearly above Sabine, and Sabine's had her powers unlocked since she was a teenager. So in just that amount of time, Aurelia has improved her skill that much. She's honestly doing so well already. So she's pretty incredible. But I think Lola wants a quick cuddle. So let's go ahead and get to know her a little bit. Give her some cuddles and stuff. Do all of that stuff. Maybe give her a big treat. And then I am going to go ahead and grab my phone and see what notifications we have got for a name. I don't know if we're going to keep the name. So let me just quickly hop into the last video. See if you guys suggested anything for me and see if any of them are better than Lola, basically. Ooh, I love that name. Okay. Pineapple Boss actually suggested that Lola's new name should be Delphi, which I think is an amazing, amazing name. I really want to go ahead and name her that. So let's quickly go ahead and rename Sim. Her name will be Delphi. There we go. Delphi it is. Okay, amazing. And then we're also going to rename the familiar. So let me see if I can find another name suggestion for the familiar. Okay, so by Zara Stopford actually suggested the familiar's name as Void, and they said, I love your videos, especially this series. Thank you very much. I think we're actually going to go ahead and name the familiar that we've got that. So we'll go into magic. We will go ahead and grab the familiar and quickly summon him. And we'll go ahead. Could you not? Could you just not? That is so weird. You are so creepy, Tom. Okay, just go away. Go away, Tom. We do not need you. Here we go. So right now his name is actually West, and we can go ahead and rename his name to Void. There we go. Okay, little Void we've got here. Right. No, I do not want to infernate the bowl. Okay, I want to be able to fill it up so the dog can eat some food. Okay, and then we need to go and use the toilet. Go ahead and pee like a champion. Let's do a little bit of cleaning up. We need a trash can to clean that up. Okay, well, you can just leave that. In the meantime, Sabine can go use the toilet afterwards and then actually start brewing up some potions and stuff. Start working on some of those potions. And then I need to make sure that she's actually finished her tasks. Okay, so Aurelia got a good review on the motivational book, the client calling it more than adequate, and she helped push it over the finish line, and we just got a nice fat payout, so we absolutely love that. And she's really excited about having her active familiar here as well, which is pretty cute. So she's got her familiar just sort of chilling around. And I would like to have her practice some untamed magic. So if she could go outside and practice that, that would be amazing, because I don't really think she should be practicing it inside. But let's go and practice some magic and see what she can work on. She's really excited about hitting her rank level 2 as well, which is Acolyte. So that should be really cool. She might have a higher chance of, you know, winning some jewels then, and we might head back into the magic realm, and then actually use that power that she knows. We shall see. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and clean up the cat litter. There we go. And then we are going to head to the flea market with Aurelia, who is currently not even slept just yet. So I feel like maybe I should let her sleep here, but I don't know. Sabine, we are heading off to the flea market. Let's go. Should we bring Aurelia? Let's bring Aurelia, and then if she wants to leave, she always can. So we'll go ahead and bring her and invite her, and then if she wants to go home and sleep, then that's fine. And actually, Euphenia is here as well. So let's go ahead and actually talk to her a little bit, maybe ask her about her day and stuff. And I didn't even want Sabine to go do that, but there are some things in here that I think we could go ahead and buy. So this chair, for example, I think would look really good, but it is quite expensive. It is 412 simoleons, which would kind of put us in a pretty bad place to be in terms of money. What else have we got? Have we got any ugly lamps that I could buy? Well, we've got like this little oil lamp. That is an interesting thing. We've also got a table where you can normally sell stuff on there as well. There's also some places to buy some food around here. Okay, it's pretty good around here. Let's go talk to Euphenia. She's just having a nice conversation with her. She's feeling pretty embarrassed because she's actually got a few spots, which is fine, babes. Don't even worry about it. We've also got this chair over here as well, which only costs 124 simoleons, which again is a lot cheaper, so I might actually just go ahead and buy that. Just because it's the cheapest one to get, and I'm a cheapskate. So I think we might actually go ahead and buy the Embrace chair, but just because it's a hell of a lot cheaper. And then afterwards, what could we do? I mean, we could always go ahead and grab some food. It would be nice if we could have Sabine actually introduce herself to somebody. So I've actually got this guy called Edward Mansfield out here as well. Let's go ahead and give him a friendly introduction. And then we've also got Kiko Flores. Okay, let's give this guy a friendly introduction. Let's just go and get introduced to a few of the locals around here. There is no reason not to, even though obviously they normally don't get involved with too many other people. Aurelia's already parked herself up on a bench and is just having a quick nap. So I'm gonna have her stop since she's not too tired now. Go ahead and wake up and maybe talk to her aunt a little bit. I'm pretty sure her aunt was just here. Yep, she was just grabbing some noodles and stuff like that. So let's come over here. Let's talk to her, maybe ask her about her day and stuff. And then let's also ask her about her favorite writer. And wow, okay. Aurelia actually wants to use a bold pickup line on somebody, which is pretty interesting. So just ignore them. She actually wants to use a bold pickup line on somebody. So maybe we should see if we can find somebody to use a bold pickup line on. See if we can find a little cutie around here. See if we can use that. But we shall see. Okay, right. So we are back. And I just realized that one of the people from the Magic Realm just actually came out. This is Simeon Silverwater, which I know Sabine actually knows him and has been introduced to him a little bit. So if we could go over to him and maybe just share some photos and stuff with him, I don't know, just try and make friends. And in the meantime, Aurelia's just chilling, meeting some people as well. I think I wanted to have her actually head into the Magic Realm, and of course I wanted Sabine to come. Sabine can work on some stuff, but I wanted her to go in there and work on some magic and maybe do some duels with some people, just to see if she can try and boost herself up to a Acolyte in this episode. So I think we're going to have them head on over there, and maybe Simeon will actually follow us in there. And then later on tonight, once we come out of the Magic Realm, I actually wanted to... Ooh, so goes. I actually wanted them to go to a bar and maybe just drink it up a little bit tonight, considering it is, you know, Sunday. I know that they haven't been out for the weekend, and I kind of feel bad about it because both of them have been working. So I feel like we should have them go out and enjoy themselves a little bit. And we also need to call up and see if there's any more things, check if there's any more gigs for Aurelia. Otherwise, we are going to make no money. But she did actually recover the Willow Creek Lighthouse Snow Globe, which is pretty good. So if we scroll all the way down, we can't do this one because that's level 10. So these ones here are level 5 here. Enlightening Writing Job, how much is that? 1,275. Okay, I think the one that will give us the most amount of money is Help a Renowned Scientist. So writer needed to write a more comprehensible version of my research for the masses. Current documentation references difficult concepts for monk others to grasp. So an individual who can translate difficult scientific concepts would be best for this task. Okay, well, I mean, Aurelia's pretty smart. I'm not pretty smart. Aurelia's pretty smart. So I'm sure she can. I'm sure she can hack the task. So we've got a few things to do. And in the meantime, let's have these guys head into the Magic Realm and see what we can. See what kind of fuss we can cause up there. Okay, so we just arrived and we actually need to find our first victim for Aurelia. She is actually feeling a little bit tense from being creeped out from Perky Sim, which of course is Sabine. So as soon as Sabine walks off, she's like, you know what, it's kind of creepy that she's always super happy. She has got a bit of lingering tension, but that is okay. Other than that, she's feeling pretty confident from having her familiar around her. But we do need to find somebody to do a duel with. I don't really like dueling with Sabine because obviously Sabine, well, one, she doesn't come here to duel with anybody. She comes here to practice her magic. And two, obviously that is her, you know, a really close friend of hers. So I'm not sure that's going to happen, but we are going to have Sabine come down here and actually come and experiment on the potions table. And in the meantime, Aurelia actually needs to find somebody who she can duel with, which she probably won't win, but she would actually learn a lot from dueling with Morgan, who I know that she's already quite good friends with. So I suppose we could go and ask him, ask for some magical training. Okay, well, let's try and do some magical training with him as well. And then let's see if he will do a duel just to sort of help us improve our magic. So we will, magic duel, we will just do a... oh, okay. He's a duel for artifacts. Duel for artifacts, I think, is a good idea. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Maybe he's going light on her. Is he going like easy on her? Because he's definitely a lot stronger than she is. He's a sage. Oh no. Here she goes. Look how excited he is about himself. Honestly, babes, you're a sage. I'd be disappointed if you did actually win. Either way, let's see if we can grab some magical training from him just now and see if he can gonna give us any good tips and stuff. See if we can use any of that stuff that he's gonna teach us. Here we go. So it seems like he's giving us a little bit of training. And Sabine, I've left downstairs. She's actually going to grab some food. But she was just in the middle of working on some potions down here. It looks like somebody else took over. Once she's finished eating, she can actually come and experiment on some new potions. He appears to be teaching her something. And she appears to not be learning it. I don't know. She's a pretty quick learner though. So I feel like it will catch on eventually. Okay, here we go. So she's nearly finished with her magical training. Hopefully whatever he aimed to teach her managed to go through. She is nearly at an Acolyte. I do want to have her stay a little bit longer just so that she could work on being an Acolyte. He seems to say that currently, you know, you haven't just learned it, but he said, you know, practice, I'll leave you here and work on it a little bit more. So I think we're going to have her, instead of going out for a drink, we're going to have her work on her magic a little bit because I know how excited she is to work on her magic. So let's work on some untamed magic and see if she can get a higher skill. And then that way she can start unlocking a few other, you know, a few other tricks and stuff. And it appears her aunt is actually here. I suppose she's probably keeping an eye on her, asking how it's going. Maybe we could have a quick friendly duel with our aunt, just to see how that goes. So let's see if we can have a nice friendly duel with her, and see if she can, you know, get her, or see if we can get her to teach us anything. That would be super useful if she could help us out with that. Let me just make sure Sabine's all good. She's just sitting on this bed over here, just reading some witch. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like a tongue twister. I'm gonna leave you with that, babes. Okay, here we go. Right, we're gonna duel with our aunt. Let's see how this one goes, and hopefully this will boost her right up. Her aunt doesn't even need a what do you call it, a wand or anything. So we seem to need that wand. Hopefully it will mean that we're stronger and we might actually win something. Okay. Oh wow, okay. She managed to get something off. That's not too bad. Hopefully she'll level up in this fight. I really hope so. She's actually enjoying herself with this duel. It must be really fun for her though. Oh, okay. Never mind. That ended pretty quickly again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, she's nearly there. She's nearly there. Not your best duel. Better luck next time. Okay, let's see if we can actually go and use our magic on something else. We'll go and infernate this bench that we always come over here and infernate. That should boost her up. There we go. Right, now she is an Acolyte. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, not only did she just set that on fire and is super impressed with herself, she is now an Acolyte, which is the 3rd level. Yeah, I think it's the 3rd level of the magic tree. So what can we do now? So, Moats Hound. Sim can always see magical moats and collect them. Moats can be consumed for experience and minor random motor boosts. I will take that. Power Shunt. Casting a spell now adds significantly less spellcaster charge. And then we've also got Insight for Life. Research, experiment, and tome reading speeds are all greatly increased. And unlike magical social interactions with other spellcasters, it will provide some spellcaster XP. Okay, that sounds the most interesting one. We've got one more skill to use. We'll probably use this one. It might help with her. It might help with her curse that she's got on her, which helps, you know, she builds her magic super fast, or she builds charge too much. So I need to have her actually go and try and decharge herself. So let's go ahead and see if we can discharge herself. Decharge. There we go. Let's discharge herself. Your prowess in the magical arts is gaining recognition. A magical care package is sent to every acolyte containing some everyday essentials for an up and coming spellcaster. Be sure to check your mail. Okay, wow. Okay, I can't wait to check that when we get home. Okay, right, let's see if we can return to HQ, have a go and use the toilet, and maybe make some mac and cheese when we get home. There is a moat that we can go and collect. I will always make sure that I'm just going to try and collect these. We never will turn down that. And then I do need to have a go use the toilet. These things look really cool. Wait, these are familiars that we could go grab? Oh, wow. Okay. So Sabine can actually come and grab one. So what have we got? We've got a dragon, the, oh, Sixum Owl. That sounds pretty cool. Hexdoll, fairy, Sixum Owl. I kind of want a Sixum Owl. Okay, let's come over here. Is a common. I kind of want like, oh, Orb of the Skull. That sounds pretty cool. Orb of the Glow Frog. I want a Glow Frog. Fred the Glow Frog? Yes, I want Fred the Glow Frog. Let me see. Where's the Glow Frog? Hold on. Let's bring out the Glow Frog. Hold on. I need to see this. Familiars, summon familiar. I want to see this. Where? I actually need to make the cat the familiar. I think we can only do that when they age up. Okay, here comes Fred. Oh, look at little Fred. He's so cute. Oh my god, I'm so happy with Fred. Okay, happy. Right, Aurelia, did you go use the toilet? She did, and now no, she didn't. She wet herself. Okay, I guess we're taking Aurelia home because she absolutely reeks. We don't want to embarrass herself in front of anybody. And then we're also going to have Sabine head home. Hopefully Sabine can quick up some mac and cheese to eat for dinner, since they actually haven't eaten any dinner. And we do also need to work on Sabine's skill as well. She now needs to get up to an Acolyte, but obviously our main goal is to get Aurelia, you know, considering that she hasn't been able to train up until now, and she's, you know, she's developing really quickly, so I'm really happy with that. But either way, I'll go ahead and meet you guys when we arrive back home. Okay, right, we just arrived home, and I'm gonna go have Sabine cook up some mac and cheese in the massive stew pot that we've got. I don't think I've ever actually fully made some mac and cheese from there, so finally we'll get a chance. And in the meantime, Aurelia is trying to sneak up a book, but she does need to go and take a shower because she absolutely reeks right now, considering she actually wet herself. She also needs to know 3 different skills in order to hit level 2 of the Spellcaster and Sorcery aspiration, so that is probably up next. So I think we should probably get that done in the next episode, and also go to that bar that I anticipated on going to in this episode, because I don't think it's fair that we haven't taken them out, you know, to do anything fun. Every single time that we go out, we're always working on their skills and stuff like that, so I think it will be nice to have them all go out to the bar and just enjoy themselves and do that sort of stuff. And here's to hoping the mac and cheese will be done soon, because I know these guys are starving. Okay, here we go. Right, we've got a plate of mac and cheese, and then Aurelia can also come and grab all the servings, so I can go ahead and pop those in the refrigerator for later. There we go. Take all of those, and then we'll pop it on the side. Oh, what is that? Absorb moat? Destroy moat. I want the moat. I want the moats. Absorb the moat. Wait, she eats it? No way. She might even not need to eat any food now. Does she like it? Does she get... Oh, I'm confused right now. What is that? Oh, that gives her a little bit of experience. And she's no longer hungry. That gives her energy as well. Damn. I need to find some more moats and eat those. Okay, it looks like she doesn't need any more food because obviously she just ate those moats or whatever. So I'm going to send her on off to sleep. And oh my god, the little kitty. Oh, okay, this is just really weird. Where is the cat? So confused. Okay, that was interesting. Sabine should be finished with her food in just a second. She is. Okay, let's give the cat a quick pet. Maybe give her a nice big treat. and then we can have Sabine actually head on off to sleep herself. And then I will probably go ahead and end the episode off here. Let me just wait for her to go get in bed. So, since everybody is asleep, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. So, of course, if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like on the video. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get around to them as soon as I can. And if you are new, it would be awesome if you could subscribe, because obviously it helps our little family grow. And if you just want to hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button, you get notified every single time I upload, which means you never miss one of my uploads. And I think that is everything. So, as always, I love you all, and I'll speak to the next episode. Bye, guys!